Hi guys, ArchieLuxury on the Paul Pluta channel. Today guys, I am doing a paid review. This is paid review 23QA42, quick wristwatch check. I'm wearing a Jaeger LeCoultre Reverso Grand Date. Let's jump straight in. Hi Paul, I'm sending you $50 via PayPal. Please review my collection and tell me where to go next. My current collection consists of Omega Speedmaster Moonwatch Sapphire Crystal version, a Rolex Datejust 41 white Roman dial 126334, and a Rolex Explorer 2 white dial 226570. All three pieces I've purchased from ADs here in Switzerland. I must say I enjoy all three watches a lot, especially the Explorer 2, since this is my latest acquisition. I'm 36-year-old, living in Switzerland, and work for a well-known IT company. My problem is I don't know where to go next. I have to be honest, I wear the Datejust the least. Don't know why, since when I wear formal clothes at the office, I go for the Moonwatch. However, when I wear casual, sporty, then I go for the Explorer. You might say, get another Rolex, but this is not that easy because I don't want to buy a watch to stay in the bank safe. I realize that I don't need more than a few pieces to be happy. Sometimes I tend to wanting to sell the Datejust, but since this was my first Rolex, it's hard for me to sell it, and I'm sure I would miss it thoroughly. I know that I need a minimum of another two watches, which I have on the list. One is a sub-date, the other is a ceramic Daytona black dial. Maybe this is unrealistic to believe. However, last time I was at the AD, the sales rep was charming and honest to me. Maybe it is not that far away. When I think that she first said I have to wait 1 to 1.5 years for the Explorer 2, and after 2 weeks of waiting, she called me. So this was a quick pick, I would say. I really don't know where to go next, or should I stop a bit and not move too quickly since I have a family, a wife and one child. Please give me some advice. Kind regards, KL. And he sent me a beautiful picture of his collection. So what do I say there? Firstly, KL, I want to say congratulations. What a beautiful, absolutely beautiful three-piece ensemble. In fact, I would say do not sell nothing. I would not sell nothing. I would be very content with your beautiful collection there. Let me say that to you. Now, let's have a talk about your watches there. I love the 42mm Explorer 2. I have one myself. I've actually got I got the 42mm, but I've got the previous version. The Speedmaster Man on the Moon, I've got the 3861 Halcylite. You've got the Sapphire. Fantastic watch. And finally, you've got the Datejust 41, which I got to tell you, don't sell it. Don't sell it. I think, you know what, sometimes you have these watches and you lean one way, but years later, I'm sure you're going to love that Datejust. So I would not be selling anything there. I think they're beautiful. What would I add? Okay. So you know what? I totally understand what you're saying. You want to add more watches? What would I add? Now, the beautiful thing with your collection is it's so beautiful. Let me just turn the aircon on, okay? I'm just going to turn the aircon on. Okay, we just turned the aircon on. It's getting a bit hot for me here. Let me tell you this. I love your three-piece collection. It's beautiful. What would I add? What I love about your three-piece is that you got 3 steel stunners, 2 white dials, 1 black. What would I add there? You know what? I would seriously consider I agree with you. A Rolex Submariner. You're down on the books for one. You said you... I would definitely say yes. Now, I got to tell you, the Explorer 2s have been a little bit softer. I don't know if you're going to get a fast phone call on the sub, but hey, why not play the game? Play the game! So, to answer your question, you're down for the sub date. I had a sub date. Unfortunately, I had a burglary and it was taken, but the sub date, fantastic watch. Absolutely fantastic. No qualms whatsoever on that sub date. And you're also down for a black dial Daytona. You should be so lucky. I think both of those watches are absolutely perfect. Perfect to add to the collection. The other watch I would consider is an Omega. I would say an Omega Seamaster 300, the Heritage. I think that's another fantastic watch that you could slot in there, because then you'd have two Omegas, two Rolex. I would have to say to you, a sub date, that's absolutely perfect. I would not get rid of the Datejust. Don't do that. You got a 41mm Datejust. Look, you're only a young guy, 36 years old. I think you will start to love the Datejust. Now, what else would I get? You know what? This is always what I love in watches. Steel stunners. I love these steel stunner collections. And you know what? Maybe a Reverso Grand Date. Now, this is my Reverso Grand Date. But seriously, maybe a Jaeger-LeCoultre Reverso. Who can resist putting one of these in your collection? So, I mean, I got to tell you, man, why not? Why not? Why not? I would seriously say to you, there's a number of beautiful watches. You've got a fantastic base, fantastic foundation. So I would say, do not sell any of the three watches you've got. That is perfection. Absolute perfection. Absolute perfection. No qualm whatsoever there. I love that collection. I would be saying Omega Seamaster 300 Heritage. That's a possibility. Definitely get the Rolex sub. If you can get a Rolex sub, pull the trigger. If the AD can get that for you, pull the trigger. Definitely pull the trigger on that there. That is a magnificent. And if you can get a black dial Daytona, holy shit! Winner, chicken dinner. So I think you've got the right thing happening. In the meantime, I still think an Omega Seamaster 300 Heritage would be a great watch to have there. And another watch, another great non-Rolex, Jaeger-LeCoultre Reverso. I think a Reverso. Now, I know you don't wear the Datejust as it is. Look, you don't have to wear these watches every day to love them. Sometimes, you know, the watches I love most are the ones I wear least. And, you know, I think it's just having them, and the three pieces you've got are beautiful. So I hope that gives you a bit of food for thought. Definitely do not sell the Datejust. If I were you, I agree with you. Sub-date, perfect Rolex. Daytona, absolutely. Another thing is the Omega Seamaster 300 Heritage. Definitely. That's a beautiful watch. And finally, a Reverso, some sort of Reverso. That's what I would say to you. And I'd highly recommend either the Tribute or the Grand size. You don't want too small. So I think, you know what? You have KL, you've got an amazing collection. Amazing backbone. Backbone to this collection is first class. So my advice to you, you're on the right track. Absolutely perfect. Sub-date, steel Daytona, winner chicken dinner. Then we've got the, I would say, Omega Seamaster Heritage 300 and possibly a Reverso. Man, you have got beautiful collection. Well done. I'm proud of you. You're only a young guy. What a beautiful collection. I'm ArchieLuxury. I hope you've enjoyed this paid review. Like, subscribe, tell your friends. Don't be afraid to put some comments. Don't forget, guys, I can't survive on Google Ads alone. These paid reviews keep me full-time on YouTube. $50 for a paid review. I'll tell you the good, the bad, the ugly, and I will see you in the next one. Hi, guys, it's ArchieLuxury. Guys, I want to talk to you about David SW. David SW. Guys, if you are in America, if you are looking for a Rolex watch of your dreams, in fact, if you're looking for a contemporary modern wristwatch, I strongly advise you to look at David SW. Guys, don't play the dealer games. Don't bring in chocolates or Krispy Kremes for your dealer hoping to get a Rolex at retail. It's futile. Please, guys, save your dignity. Keep some pride. Go to David SW. I would highly recommend David SW. If you're in America and you're looking for a watch, go to David SW. Hey guys, ArchieLuxury on the YouTube sensation, the Paul Pluta channel. Guys, I need you to help me out, guys. I can't survive on Google Ads alone. I need you to request a paid review. $50. Look down in the description. $50. I will review your collection. I'll tell you what I think of it, and I'll give you some pointers. The other thing is, guys, you can sponsor me on Patreon. Patreon allows you to pay a couple bucks a month, $1, $2, $5, whatever you want, and it keeps me going on YouTube because, guys, I'm in a niche. Nobody can make money out of the views I get. The views are crap because it's a small, specialized area, and I don't talk about garbage for the sake of views. Guys, sponsor me on Patreon. Look down below, and I will see you in the next one.